Hey everybody, this is Paul, 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, and we're here at Six Flags Darien Lake over between Buffalo and Rochester, New York. And we are here doing our What's New for 2023 video. So if you checked out our Explore video last year, it is one of our top 10 videos. And we want to make sure that we're going to show you everything that's new here at this park. Matter of fact, our best scripted video right now is the must rides at Darien Lake. So we are huge fans of this park, and we know they've done some few things this year that are brand new, and this video is going to show you everything there. But before we start, make sure you subscribe to the video. Only 5% of our viewers are subscribed, and we are doing 50 parks this year, so you don't want to miss a thing. Make sure you click that bell to make sure that you miss absolutely nothing of all the new content that we're going to have. So before we kick it off, hey, you know what? Let's kick off that intro. All right, now isn't that introduction just fantastic? Now, before we kick off the what's new here, we want to basically go over something real quick here. So I'm a Diamond Elite member, and I wasn't able to get any front of the line passes here. So if you are also a Diamond Elite member, please let me know. They were telling me that it's only good for my home park, which is Six Flags Great Adventure. So just wanted to check and see if anybody else is having that problem too, because if that is a thing now where you only get front of the line passes for your home park, that is something new there that Celine basically said wasn't going to happen. So if that is something with the Diamond Elite passes, VIPs, please let me know, because that would be something new. All right, let's see what else is new at this park. All right, everybody. Well, the number one thing that is new is the section here by the Hornet's Nest and pretty much Raccoon Rally is now called Rowdy's Ridge, which has some beautiful theming and stuff like that. As you can tell, they definitely refreshed this area. You come over here, all the games now have new signage, lobster pot, blockbuster, and frogs and all that. So they definitely refreshed that entire area, which is definitely needed, because this is the back of the park. The only thing really back here is Moose on the Loose and good old Viper and stuff, which is going up the hill right now. However, I did notice something that is missing. So instead of it just being refreshed and stuff, right here used to be a ride called Heave Ho, and you can definitely see it go back through our Six Flags Darien Lake section and stuff like that, and you'll see it. It was one of those rides where you could actually like pull yourself up and let yourself down, and that was literally right here. So instead of Heave Ho, you now have a secluded area where you can sit. So I don't know if that's a positive or negative here, but who knows, they might eventually put something here. But that is something new at Darien Lake, and there goes Viper. Also new over here at the Rowdy Ridge section over here by Viper and stuff in the back of the park is a refresh of their table service campfire grill now. It used to actually not have a name from what I remember here, but this is, the menu is basically pretty standard for table service here. You got the baskets, hot dog, grilled chicken, chicken strips and stuff like that, but they definitely did refresh it. And as I showed you before, they actually added some seating where there used to be Heave Ho. So they are definitely cleaning up this area here, the whole Rowdy's Ridge section, which is nice, but it's a nice little secluded area. It's not as hectic as most of the other areas, but that is something new, is the re-theme of their table service here. What else is new? Well, right across from the taco stand in the Fascination Shop, they actually have Cartoon City, which is pretty much where you can actually get yourself characterized here, but it looks like it's a different level here. And usually they're a stand. This is a whole section here, and the work is actually quite amazing, actually. So here's the Cartoon City characters. But you got Steve Curry, you got all these. These are fantastic. Stefan Diggs, because we are near Buffalo. You got a lot of different sports stars here, so pretty much this is taking it to another level instead of just a lot more cartoony, a lot more fun, actually. So, but I love the fact they have Stefan Diggs. They got all the superstars there. But yeah, definitely check it out. This is actually, like I said, right across from the Penny Arcade and stuff. And yeah, it's characterists, and you see them all the time there, but you really don't see the quality that you see here. All right, so if you know anything about Six Flags, and I'm sure you do if you're watching this video, you know that the new CEO wants to bring new and exciting things to the parks. Well, here we are. We're actually outside of Darien Lake here, pretty much right behind the Boomerang by the other entrance. And what is this? Well, this is the laser light show they do every night. That is correct, every night. And if you look right, there's Predator and all that. So it's a little bit outside the park here, but they actually have a laser light area. And this might not be new, but this is new to me because last year I didn't really explore this area here, but they have a whole thing they call the Square. And this is the Beaver Brothers Lakeside Cafe. Now this is a buffet. So they got a lot of neat things here. And it's actually open, actually right here. It's a sit-down restaurant, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and a patio bar. So the restaurant's actually open in the morning for breakfast buffet, and then it's open again at 4 o'clock for a nighttime buffet. Over here is Pizza on the Square, which is pretty much, for lack of a better word here, they're open at 4 o'clock. It's a quick service kind of pizza place. And then over here you got the Beaver Brothers Patio Bar. Now this is open at 11 a.m. until ... when the laser light show is done here. And here you can actually get food at any time there. So while you can't get food all the time over at Beaver Brothers Lakeside Cafe, you can get it at the Patio Bar. But a couple other things I want to show you over here because, like I said, this might not be new, but it's new to me. And over here is the Big Boulder Penny Arcade. If you want to see more on that, definitely check out our Let's Play video. And we have a whole walkthrough of the arcade. But they got the arcade here. And right there is Moto Coaster to give you a perspective if you're familiar with the park. And right here got a giant chair. Yeah, it looks like a picture thing there. But also right here is the Outfitters. And that's how you actually get inside the park. And here's a quick little view of the Penny Arcade. They have a camp lounge, which is air conditioned. You can check that out here. So here is how you actually leave the park. Right over here. And then over here is a little bit more. Now, yet again, this is not new. But this is new to me because last year we did not do it, so we're going to follow up with the what's new. Now this is a general store. Now literally back here you got tons of campers. People camp here all the time. So the general store has all your needs. It's a gift shop. It's got camp supplies, firewood, coffee, the whole 9 yards here. So this is basically the Square. And everything you need to know is right there. The camp office, lodge, theme park entrance, Beaver Brothers Cafe, the whole 9 yards here. So definitely this is something that's new to us for 2023. So what's new here, looks like they are doing a lot of brand new stuff over here at Six Flags Darien Lake. They have the Laser Light Summerfest from May 20th to September 4th. But actually this month, starting tomorrow, today is the 30th of June, starting tomorrow, they have Viva La Festival from the 1st to the 23rd. They have Oktoberfest now, September 1st to 16th, because it gets pretty cold in September around here. So they have the Kids Boo Fest, end of September to the end of October, and then they have Fright Fest. So they got a lot more events now. Six Flags is really bringing their A game, trying to really give you that VIP experience. So starting in July, they are doing a festival here called Viva La Festival. So pretty simple, right? So they have this whole section here where they've got a lot of different cutouts here. They have a stage. Let's walk over here and show you off this stage here. This is for the performers only, but this is the main gazebo, and they're going to have this event here. As you can tell, everything's nicely decorated. We're here a day early, so we're not being able to enjoy it, but they have a lot of different things. We showed you some of their stands. Let's see what they got over here. They got a lot of different food things. They have Mexican chicken skewers here, stuffed cabbage roll, and stuff like that. And then when you come around this corner, it's located right behind the Emporium, which is right by the fountain. So, but as you come around the corner here, they're going to have this whole place. So it's every weekend in July, and today, of course, is June, so I missed it. But it's right, right over here. So the second section here is another stand, Taco Festival. Here they actually got street tacos and a lot of watermelon. The watermelon sounds good, actually. And right there's the stage, and there is one more stand here. So Six Flags is doing a lot of festivals, and right here is the festival list I showed you earlier. Oktoberfest is the next one after that, but definitely make sure if you're here in July to check this out, especially if you're here on the weekends. The food offerings look fantastic. If you remember last year, we were talking about this is where the old classic Ferris wheel was here, but I did notice something here. There's a lot of ducks, and I was trying to figure out why there are so many ducks here. Well, they have a little sign here, feed the ducks. So that is adorable. Very cute there. And you know what? The ducks know it because the ducks are hanging out here right by the feeder. So if you want to feed the ducks, right over here is your place to go at Six Flags Darien Lake. So what's new at Darien Lake? So we're right here at Hurricane Harbor, and I was told earlier today when I walked through, they have a gate block off here. So before, this used to be free. There's no additional charge. If you had to, basically you got into the park, you got into Hurricane Harbor. But I heard, and if anybody can confirm this, that started this week, that it actually is an upcharge now. So if you have a day pass, it looks like they're going to charge you additional money to come in here, which is, like I said, that doesn't, I understand that, you know, it's all about making money, but that's a little scary that you're literally walking into the park and you actually have to, if you have a day pass, you actually have to pay more. Now, of course, you know, if you have a season pass or if you have a membership like I do, you just walk right on in there. But definitely in the comments section, let us know if you heard this also here at Six Flags Darien Lake. Are they doing it at other parks? Right now it's later in the afternoon and there's nobody here, but when I came through here earlier with the Unplugged, there was actually security here and they were basically checking tickets, I guess. So let me know if they're doing it at other Six Flags parks and what your thoughts are about this. So what's new at the water park? Well, it looks like Big Kahuna is down for the year. Now, it doesn't say for the year, but it definitely seems like it's going to be something that's down for a year. Now, if you're not familiar with this is one of the older ones. So back there you actually see Wahoo Wave, which is one of their newer ones with the giant tubes. Now, this one actually had a giant tube also. It's huge, and it's basically right across from the main park there. But this one's going to be down for a refurb. I'm surprised they're actually refurbing it because it is such an old structure. I would think that they would actually, starts up there, comes down here. I would think they would actually replace this, but they said they're refurbing it. So what do you think? Have you been on this ride before? Is it worth trying to save, or are they just wasting their time? Looks like, you know, it definitely is a unique ride, but I'd like to get your thoughts on it. Is this something that they should save or something they should just utilize the space for a new slide complex? Let us know in the comments. All right, so what's new? They said this was here last year, but I don't remember seeing the safari ride competition here. So these are called Scooter Pals. So I've actually never seen these before here, but these are the rules of the road. You can basically, I guess you race around the park. It seems a little interesting to me, but one thing about these is these things are actually kind of cute. You got a rhino, you got a cheetah, you got a lot of these different things here. So you got some bears. I like the rhino. The giraffe's pretty good too. But all in all, this is a new thing that I have not seen last year. So they said it was here last year, but I think I would have noticed these things. They look new, they look clean, they look kind of entertaining. They look like a fun little game. So here it is, Scooter Pals. And where's this located? Well, it's located right by Viper, so, and right outside Rowdy's Ridge. So this is Scooter Pals, and I'm just going to tell you, to me, these are new. All right, you know, when we do a what's new video, that we always like to check out the merchandise. And here they have Six Flags Darien Lake resort blankets for $10. But they got a lot of different things here. I like these cups in particular. They got the shot glasses, but I like this new logo and the fact that it's been around since 1954. Now, of course, if you know, this hasn't always been a Six Flags park then, but they got all new stuff. So they got a lot of merchandise, so hopefully they're sticking around here. But it's always funny because you do see some merchandise from the past. Here, notice there's no Six Flags on there. But a lot of different types of merchandise here. They're really pushing these blankets, which is nice. Actually, that's a neat hat. I don't know if I'd wear that hat, but it looks pretty neat. They got stuff for Hurricane Harbor and all this, but they got tons of merchandise that in particular says Darien Lake. So very happy to see that because this is one of my favorite parks, actually. Oh, here you go. Gives you the longitude and latitude of Darien Lake. But they got tons of merchandise here. Now, we're at the store that's in the back of the park, but I'm sure they got the same types of stuff if you would go to the front, the Exporium there. But oh, check this out. So this is shot glasses from the past here. Notice there's no Six Flags on there. And then here you actually got Mind Eraser and Predator and all that. That's kind of nice. So they got some great merchandise here. So what's new? A lot of Darien Lake merchandise there. Not just Six Flags, not just Darien Lake, but they actually have a lot of Six Flags Darien Lake merchandise. All right, something that's new. So right by the fountain and the Emporium, right over here, it's called the Parents Patio. It's a recharge, repeat kind of thing. But this used to be a restaurant, and we actually like this restaurant. It was one of our favorite ones. But also, this is also one of the brand new VIP lounges. So outdoors, you can just sit down, relax, and all that. But if you come in here, if you are a VIP, you can walk right on in here. Here's Shai. Shai is the manager here. And it is nicely air conditioned. And you've got snacks, you've got ice cream. It is an additional charge for the ice cream, so don't get excited there. They actually do charge you more for that. Sit back down. But they do have some nice chair here. It looks like I'm at a Lowe's display here. They got a lot of patio furniture here. They got TVs and all that kind of stuff here. They actually got massaging chairs, people. So yet again, it looks like it might be a charge here. Yeah, there's a charge for $1 3 minutes there. But you know what? $5 for 15 minutes. Definitely worth the extra upgrade there. But so this is right here, and if you're familiar, right over here is the water park. When you look out the window real quick here. So there's the water park. That is one of the rides that is being taken care of. But so this is the VIP lounge. You know they're trying to do a lot more VIP things over at Six Flags, and this is one of the perks if you are still a member. Even though, as I mentioned earlier before, you do not get your front of line passes at non-home parks now if you are Diamond Elite VIP. So we are just in the VIP lounge. So here it is, called the Chillaxin Sit Back and Relax in Style. So basically, if you do not have a VIP pass, it's actually $30, 1 day unlimited access per guest. But you get relaxing space for the whole family with couches, chairs, and tables, air conditioning, fountain drinks and coffee, television, and you can purchase tickets for the park attractions and rentals. So if you are a VIP, you can go into that area for free, but if not, it is a $30 upcharge. All right, so what's new? Well, I see this sign here that says Ride of the Week. Now, if this is your home park, Six Flags Darien Lake, please let me know, do they change this every week? Or is this just happened to be something that is stuck there and it's been there all summer? But if they are doing a Ride of the Week, I would actually love to see that. Highlight a different ride every week of the summer. That'd be something new, something different, something Six Flags. But I don't know if this is just today or is this all the time, because this is in front of Ride of Steel, which most people consider to be the best ride at the park. So if you know, please let us know. Is there a different Ride of the Week, or has this sign just been here all season? Going back to what we were talking about with Six Flags, they are doing a lot of different things to try to increase your experience here. And here you have the Midway Oasis Cabana rentals. So what are these? Well, you can actually rent them. They're pretty much, there's all the different events here. So you can rent them. Let's see if they have the prices. They're reserved areas. So you can go to different places. $99 for 4 guests, and then additional guests there. But you actually have a home base. So if you're looking for a home base, kind of like the water park. With the water park, you have a home base. That's the same kind of concept here. Of course, this is an upcharge, almost $100 for you to sit under there. But you know what? If it's a crowded day, it might be worth it. Always on the lookout for something new and different here. This is 40 Below Joe. So yes, it is coffee. So this looks like it's a Dippin' Dots, but is actually coffee Dippin' Dots. So taking Dippin' Dots to a new level here. They got the house blend, espresso, French vanilla, mocha, vanilla, and hazelnut blend with cocoa milk, almond milk, all the different types of milks there. So this is actually right in front of Predator, but I've never seen a stand like this before. It might be something new that Six Flags is bringing, but if you've seen this before at other Six Flags parks, let me know. But 40 Below Joe looks like Dippin' Dots taken to another level. All right, so in conclusion of what's new here at Six Flags Darien Lake, you see Predator going up the hill right now. Now, if you were familiar with last year, they started Titan tracking this roller coaster. It was pretty rough before. It's a classic wooden coaster, but it was really rough. So they got some GCI Titan track, and the one section they kind of smoothed out there. Well, guess what? They're doing a different section every year. So this year, it looks like the hill, he said. I talked with the manager and the supervisor, and they said there's 2 new sections that are completely Titan tracked on this coaster. So every year they're going to keep on working on Predator to make it better and better every year. So in conclusion here, what's new at Darien Lake? A lot. And there's a couple things that I wasn't completely pleased with, but that had nothing to do with Darien Lake. It had everything to do with Six Flags. This is one of our favorite parks. It's one of our most watched parks. So basically, if you're watching this, you watch yet another video there. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It's a simple click for you and it means a lot to us. Make sure you ring that bell because we're doing 50 parks this year and we want to make sure you don't miss a thing. So here in front of Predator at Six Flags Darien Lake, what's new? There's a lot new, and thank you for watching.